Guys, we're here at the Kawasaki booth at the Daytona International Speedway at Bike Week. We're going to show you all the new 2025 models. Let's start with the dirt bikes. Start at the top here. This is a Kawasaki 450KX SR, the factory special edition. Comes pimped out with all the goodies right out of the box. Just a beautiful piece, man. Ready to pull shot and win races out of the box. This is the standard edition. That's an off-road model, the 450X. There's a motocross model, the KX 450. There's a KX 250. It's a nice looking bike, man. Really nice. 2020, the black rims and the green tops. There's a 250X. This is a cool piece. Two-stroke KX 112. These haven't changed since Junior was racing these 10 years ago when he was actually more than that, like 12, 13 years ago. He started out on the 85 and then that one there, and then did the big wheel KX 112, won a shitload of races and a few championships in New England on that exact bike. His was pimped out to the 9s. It was 85. Then they have the 110s. These are indestructible pit bikes. They've got the 110R, which has a little bit longer travel, electric start. Then they've got the 140R, it's another killer pit bike. Give the TTR 125 a run for its money. The KLX 230R, that's a kick-ass play bike for sure. It's available in gray if you don't like the grain. It's a 230RS. Then the 300R. If you want street legal, they've got the KLX 300R. They also have a supermoto version in gray or light blue. Here's an enduro version 230, totally street legal. And of course they got jet skis. This thing looks pretty racy, huh? Wow. I had a 550 jet ski. Last day that I drank, August 26, 1991, I was out in the lake ripping around on a stand-up 550. That's a whole nother story. Something to do with a 12-pack and a bottle of Captain Morgan. Got in a little bit of trouble, but yeah. This is a KLR 650S. They really haven't changed these KLRs very much. The engine has pretty much been the same for 30 years. I have one still. If you follow the channel, you know I affectionately nicknamed my KLR 650 Big Black. We love that bike. Christy and I ride double up on it all the time. Now we'll get into the street bikes. We get into the street bikes. This is a Versys 1100 adventure bike. One in green. Of course, you can demo ride any of these. This is a Kawasaki Eliminator. Now, look at this. This is the ZX-10R. This thing looks like it's ready to take on the banks of Daytona right out of the box. Look at the paint job on this thing, man. ZX-10R. The Showa inverted forks with the Brembo radial calipers, massive floating rotors. This one checks all the boxes. Here's a ZX-6R, ready to take on the 600 class at Daytona here. Really nice. What is this? ZX-4R, a little more entry level. Then we've got HEV Ninja. Not quite sure what this is. I'm assuming it's electric, right? I don't know too much about these newfangled electric bikes, but I'm sure if Kawasaki makes them, they're probably pretty good. Very nice. We just got one of these in with 112 miles on it, a Ninja 650 at the shop. So stay tuned for some videos on that. I'm gonna make a little track bike out of it. This looks like a stunter's bike right here. This is a Z650, $70, $200. It's like a little twin cylinder wheelie machine. We got the Z500. Really like the KLR models. They're a little bit obsolete by today's standards with everything that KTM, Husqvarna, Gas, some of the competition will come up with, but they're old faithful and they're bulletproof. That's a nice looking machine right there. Look at this thing. Wow. This is the Mac Daddy right here. This is a Z900 special edition. Love the colorways on this, man. Pretty sharp. Metallic gray, green and black. Pretty cool machine. This is ready to start some trouble. We got the retro style Z900 RS. Looks very similar to like a 70s Z900. That was the whole idea. Paying homage to their history. Kind of a cool faded paint job on there. Quarter fairing. Then they've got the RS with no fairing on it. And of course they got the side-by-sides. They also have a vintage 650. My hatred for bike thieves runs pretty deep, and it was originally based off of, I had a 77 KZ650 when I was 21 years old, and it got stolen out of the back of my truck in front of my apartment building, and every red cent I had was tied up in that bike, and I hunted it for years. Had the title in my pocket for years, and I found the engine in another bike, and I called the police. Cops wouldn't let me take it because they go off the frame numbers in Connecticut, but I knew it was my engine because there was a couple of damaged pieces on it, and I had the VIN number. But anyways, I digress. But I absolutely despise motorcycle thieves. They should, well, Jesus says to forgive, but I think they should rot in hell. Anyways, digress. We got some killer little pit bikes too, and of course they still have the W800, which is I forget which bike it was a copy of. Originally was a copy of a British motorcycle, but really a sharp piece. I almost bought one of these at an auction a couple weeks ago, but the bid went crazy on it, and it really looks the part, man. It looks like it's straight out of the 70s. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, God bless United States of America. Guys, hit the like and subscribe and the notification button, and you'll get some killer footage here from Bike Week. We're going to cover the entire event for you, so if you can't make it down. Oh, wait a minute. I almost walked right past the H2R, or H2. This is a supercharged, probably one of the fastest production motorcycles made today. It's a supercharged. That would have been a sin to walk out of here and not do a quick video on this thing. Look at this monster. Double overhead cam, liquid cooled, supercharged 4-cylinder. This thing's straight up nasty. The Speed Doctor had one of these on our dyno. It was shooting flames out of the pipe. He was going to do some land speed record work at Arkansas on it. I don't know how fast he went on it, but I'm sure he went over 200 miles an hour. Anyways, that's about it for Kawasaki. Thanks for watching.